These are the 20 weirdest moments in football of all time. And for number 20, keep your eyes on that ball. Watch how this player kicked a ball and it shattered into smithereens. No wonder he's called the Hulk. I mean, Marvel. Hey, come get your guy. But perhaps this coach at number 19, he's not half as strong as the Hulk is. Take a look at how he dramatically fell to the ground when the ball hits him. That was weird. But the crowd thought it was entertaining, so go on, coach. Who doesn't love a free show? Now, if you think that was a dramatic fall, just take a look at our guy in number 18. He was barely hit on the leg, and he went down in the most dramatic fashion. Just look at him, throwing himself all around the pitch. Come on, dude! Get up! This one's just honestly a little bit too embarrassing. I mean, even the referee wasn't interested in it. Speaking of theatrics, you think there's a possibility that former manager of Manchester United Louis van Gaal took theater classes in his uni days? Because the way he acted out this scene in our number 17 weirdest moment, may have been weird, but it was surely Oscar-worthy. Listen, he was trying to explain to the fourth official that Alex Sanchez dived and the ref got the decision totally wrong. Words weren't enough for the Dutchman, so he had to use his theatrical skills. It would appear that Dutchmen absolutely hate diving, because at number 16, we have Ryan Babel, a Dutch striker, show how ridiculous he thought his opponent's simulation was. As far as he was concerned, Niam wasn't really hit, and he only dived to try and get a decision from the ref, so he decided to mock him by joining him, flopping around the pitch, just to show him how ridiculous he was being. It was pretty unusual, and kind of funny to see in real time, but guess it got the job done, so, how can we question it? You know what we can question, though? The way this medical team handled an injured player in our number 15 weirdest moments in football history. Are these guys even trained? They pretty much just dumped the player on the stretcher and just dragged him across the pitch. Take a look at one of them even fall on the injured player. We honestly need a backstory for this one. Who's gonna help us out? Come on. Who? Okay. Let's just, let's take a little breather. You know what we're gonna do now? A mini goal series. Here's some of the weirdest goal-related moments we've ever seen in football history. And at number 14, we have the weirdest goal in football. Wait, what just happened there? Let's play it back. Did that player just head the ball into the side netting and it got counted as a goal? Wow. One thing is for sure, you'll never see a goal as weird as that again. Not on VAR's watch. They'll never let that fly. And at number 13, we have the weirdest goal attempt ever. How did this left-footed attacking player go from drifting inside from the right side of the pitch and setting himself for a nice curling attempt at goal to kicking the ball all the way to the other side of the pitch for a throw-in? Oh, wait. That was Mo Salah? The Mo Salah? Okay, maybe we understand a little why Chelsea sold him. Moving on to number 12. We have the weirdest goal celebration ever. Ciro Immobile scored a clutch equalizing penalty against Atlanta. And like we're used to seeing in football, he wanted to take his shirt off to celebrate. But that was a very stubborn shirt. It just didn't want to come off. The Lazio forward was stuck in his shirt and even fell over trying to take the jersey off. But he was extremely determined to take that shirt off. And thankfully, he eventually succeeded in getting that yellow card.
Wow!
Yay! Wait a minute though. We have a challenger for weirdest goal celebration in the history of football at number 11. Kamara was so happy with the goal he scored. So to celebrate, he went and did a little twerk. Pretty unusual as a celebration, but it's funny. But you know what made this entire celebration a little bit weirder? The referee yellow carded him for it.
Wow!
Why? What offense did the man commit? Come on, ref. Stop being a joy kill. Away from that, come take a look at this human sledge in number 10. This player wasn't about to let his opponent just break into a counter. He was willing to do anything to stop him. And apparently, that included him holding onto the player's shirt and never letting go, even if it meant him sliding across the pitch on his backside. Number 9 is really weird and honestly confusing. How did this ambulance get to the middle of the pitch and break down there? 8 players from either side had to come together to push the bus out of the pitch. However, these players at number 8 weren't pushing the vehicle off the pitch. They were in it, on it, in front of it, and behind it, all having a good time. But again, a vehicle on the football pitch is just so weird and out of place. How did it make its way all the way in there? At number 7, you can see this goalie sitting on nothing. We really don't understand how he was in that position for that long. It's either this guy has insane core and leg strength, or he has some supernatural powers we don't know of. We're leaning toward the latter because, well, this is a video of the weirdest possible things. Remember how we had weird goal celebrations earlier? Well, now at number 6, we bring you the weirdest win celebration. Some Italian players took off their shorts on the pitch to celebrate their win at the Euro 2020 quarterfinal match. And after they won the tournament, we saw another Italian accidentally lose his pants during the celebration. What do the Italians have against shorts? And that reminds us of a time when Jan Vertonghen dropped an opponent's shorts down when trying to stop him from scoring in a Premier League game. That incident was just so awkward, but the ref didn't seem very interested in it. We're interested in it though, and that's why it sits at our number 4. Anyway, you know what the referee was interested in? Getting a photo with 2007 Ballon d'Or winner Kaká in our number 3. The lady wasn't going to let Kaká's foul ruin her chances at getting a photo with the legend. So, immediately after issuing him his deserved yellow card, she brought out her phone to take a selfie. Come on, say cheese, Kaká. Yeah, that's great. Our number 2 didn't happen on the field of play, but it still is one of the weirdest things that's ever happened in football history. PSG forward Mauro Icardi pretty much stole his former teammate's entire family. He wasn't satisfied with snatching Maxi Lopez's wife from him, so he went ahead to pretty much add the kids to the deal too. This man has tattoos of Maxi's kids on his body. Permanent tattoos, Nah, Icardi is a real-life villain. Finally, we've come to the weirdest moment in football history. This one isn't just weird. It was scary too. During a football match in Jamaica in 2019, we saw lightning strike 2 players down on live TV. The 2 affected players immediately collapsed and had to be rushed to the hospital. And the game was immediately suspended. Thankfully, the incident wasn't fatal, and it was just really bizarre. Now we're going to pass the mic to you. What's the weirdest football moment that you've experienced live? Whether you were in the stadium or watching on TV, let us know in the comments. And, where do you think you're going? Haven't you subscribed yet? Come on, be a good sport. Click that button.